Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News, episode 213. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Brandon Hodge here, and welcome back to another episode of WWE News and Rumors. First off, I just want to say sorry that this news episode is so incredibly late. I guess I'll do a little teeny tiny. I know people don't like when I talk crap. You guys can just skip maybe like a minute forward just to go right in the news, but I just want to explain why this is so freaking late. In my town, for some reason, it is freaking impossible to find a place to buy pencils. I do not know why. I live in a city, but yet it's impossible to find a place that sells pencils. The first place we looked was Walmart. Walmart doesn't sell pencils. I don't know why. So they have like the normal pencils, and then they have like very fancy like $20 pencils, and I'm like, I just want like basic mechanical pencils. So then I go to Michael's, and Michael's doesn't sell it either, and I'm like, this is like an arts and crafts. You guys just don't sell like pencils, like school supplies, anything? So then I finally found them at Office Depot actually, and I just like ran all over the place, and I wasted a bunch of time, and this video is incredibly late, and I apologize, and we gotta get this video on the way, so I'm gonna shut the hell up and jump right into the news. So here we go. The first news story, so I know this one is a little bit late, but basically it's about Matt Hardy. So Matt Hardy, right now, I don't know what the hell he did, but in his time off, he was able to, I guess, work on his health and like lose a lot of weight and everything. And when I first saw him post this photo to Twitter, this photo right here, this is him now, guys. This is him right now. This is absolutely insane. Like, I thought this was an old photo of him, and no, that's him like right now. He looks way better. In way better shape. He looks way younger. He just like, I thought it was an old photo of him from a while ago, but that's him right now, and that's absolutely crazy. So he's supposed to be returning soon, and he looks phenomenal, so he should be coming back here pretty soon. I don't know when, but there's just rumor he's coming back here pretty soon. All right, the next news story. So this is gonna be actually the final news story before I jump into the rumors. It's about Dolph Ziggler. So Dolph Ziggler, there's been like rumors going around for a while that he's leaving WWE, and we have these rumors every year, and I didn't really take them seriously. But the only thing that made me take them actually seriously is because his contract is expiring pretty soon. He hasn't renewed it. He actually opened a pro wrestling tee store, which normally WWE doesn't like wrestlers doing that. They want them to be on the official WWE Shop merch site. Another thing is he's doing his comedy tour, and he's just like has a lot going on, and he's not really focusing on the WWE. And he said he's taking a hiatus from the WWE, and his contract expires. So I'm just like, he's leaving. He's done. He's had enough of not being used correctly and all of that stuff. So basically, he was trolling a lot of people because he saw the rumors and he's like, okay, I'm leaving WWE, AEW, all this stuff. But apparently, I don't know. I guess there wasn't news of this or whatever, but he actually re-signed like a while ago, and he's just kind of been messing with people. So apparently, Ziggler re-signed last fall, and the contract is, I don't think there's a lot of information out there for when it is, but we can guess it's like for a few years. So yeah, Ziggler's not going anywhere anytime soon. He's just been messing with people. He's not going to AEW or anything like that. So yeah, Dolph Ziggler is staying with the WWE. So that's the update on that. But anyway, guys, there wasn't that many news stories, unfortunately, but I have some juicy rumors to talk about. So yeah, so that's all the news stories, and now we're gonna jump into some juicy rumors. The first rumor is about Seth Rollins. So apparently Triple H is the one behind Seth Rollins' push. So like this is good, and I don't think it's gonna stop anytime soon. I hope they push him because I really missed the I guess the 2015 Rollins, I guess. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with dates or whatever. I miss the heel Rollins. Like, they pushed him as a babyface, which is cool and all. I just really miss the heel Rollins. Hopefully when he, like, if he wins the title, which I'm hoping, and I'm pretty sure he will at Mania, I'm hoping they're going to turn him heel or something. I just want something. Because heel Rollins is the good Rollins, and the Rollins I want in the WWE to be the Universal Champion or whatever. But yeah, Triple H is actually the one behind Seth Rollins' push. And yeah, that's the news, or the rumor about that. So, the next rumor, I got my clipboard here, and just so you guys know, I don't script out these, like, it's just, like, literally headlines that I just talk about. So, the next thing is about what is up with WWE, like, doing all these edgy things, like, kind of doing, like, borderline, like, TV-14 things again. What is up with them, like, teasing the intergender matches and stuff? Well, basically, WWE want to get their ratings up, and they're trying to do really anything they can to get those ratings up. So they're like, all right, we're gonna do like more risky stuff. We're gonna do like stuff like we used to do. We're gonna do intergender stuff. We're gonna listen to the fans. We're gonna do everything because we want our ratings up as high as possible for when we switch over to Fox with SmackDown. So we're not just trying to raise SmackDown ratings, we're trying to raise all the ratings, which, like, if we raise the Raw ratings, that raises the SmackDown ratings. If we raise, like, the total viewers, it raises everything up. And they basically want, like, SmackDown to have, like, the best ratings they have ever had in, like, years before they go to Fox. So, I mean, we'll just have to wait and see if they can get that. But, I mean, they're on the track. They're listening to the fans. They're doing edgier stuff. They're doing intergender stuff. And, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Wait and see my catchphrase. Have to wait and see where they're going from here. Yeah, I'm looking forward to what they're going to be doing here soon. All right, the next rumor. The next rumor is about Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman, whatever. Same deal. So, apparently, Paul Heyman's actually been handling Brock Lesnar's contract negotiations. I didn't know that. Like, I thought Heyman, I mean, I know they're, like, really good friends in real life, but I thought Heyman was just kind of like I guess, like a mouthpiece and kind of just, like, a thing for, like, WWE. I didn't realize, like, he actually is, like, literally, like, Brock Lesnar's manager. Like, he literally, like negotiates contracts with other companies and tries to find the best deal for Brock Lesnar, the best thing for Brock Lesnar. And I didn't know that. That's completely crazy. So basically, Paul Heyman, when Lesnar's contract with the WWE is up, so after WrestleMania, and apparently he's actually scheduled for the next Saudi Arabia show too. So after that, it's rumored that Paul Heyman will be talking to the WWE, he'll be talking to UFC, and as well as AEW to see who will be offering Brock Lesnar the best deal. So AEW, if you really want Brock Lesnar there, Heyman is looking for it, so you better bring out the big checkbook. And yeah, so Brock Lesnar could be in AEW, UFC, or WWE here after the contract's up, but we will just have to wait and see. All right, the next rumor. The next rumor is about WWE contracts. So I've been reporting here for a while. WWE, they're actually scared. They're scared. Like, this company, AEW, has not even done their first show yet, and WWE is already terrified of the company. So basically, what they're willing to do, they're terrified of losing their talent and having them go over to AEW and stuff. So basically, what they did actually, or have already done. So at SmackDown this past week, all the wrestlers who have less than 2 years left on their contract, which is probably like most of them, they brought into a meeting and they're like, okay, here's the deal, guys. We want to sign you guys to longer contracts, like really long contracts. Like, we want to sign you guys to like 5-year contracts. We want you here, and we're willing to like double whatever it is. So if like every year you were making a few $1 million, then we're gonna raise that to like $5 million or whatever. We're willing to like double your salary, double whatever you want, whatever you want. If you want more time off, you're getting it. If you want more money, you're getting it. If you're wanting whatever, you're gonna get it, because we want you here at the WWE and not going to other companies like AEW. So basically, that's what they did at SmackDown. They're like, if you have 2 years or less on your contract, we're gonna do everything we can to make you sign a longer contract. If you sign a longer contract, we're gonna be doubling everything, and that's just what it is. And that's, I mean, that's a really good deal. I mean, you gotta take advantage of it, I guess, while you can. But I mean, you kind of have to look at like, okay, you're doubling my contract, but with you doubling my contract, am I still going to be making more money here than AEW? Or is AEW just going to step up and just be like, oh, screw that, we'll pay you whatever, we want you here. But I don't know. I mean, they're really scared, especially now that Dean Ambrose is leaving. There's a lot of rumors. We'll talk about here in a little bit of him going to AEW. But yeah, that's absolutely crazy. Like, this company have not even had their first wrestling event, and WWE are terrified, absolutely terrified of losing talent to them. All right, the next rumor. Speaking of contracts, we're going to talk about AJ Styles. So basically, AJ Styles has been rumored for a while that they're having problems signing him, like re-signing him. Like, basically, there's rumors of him even going to AEW because he's really good friends with a lot of people there at AEW. But I mean, the rumor is he's going to be staying with WWE. Like, that's the ultimate rumor here, is he's staying with WWE. They're going to work out a deal. But I mean, they're like really pulling out all the stuff. So they've already offered him, like, AJ, you can have like every weekend off if you want every weekend off. Like, you do not have to work on weekends. I know you want to spend time with your family. We're gonna give you weekends off, and we're gonna double your pay or whatever. Like, they're just really trying everything to get him to resign. He still hasn't resigned. I don't know what's stopping there. But like, there's a lot of rumors going around. He's going to AEW, but I mean, this rumor is saying like he's not going to AEW. He likes it at WWE, and he's gonna resign. But I don't know what's holding him back. But I mean, we'll just really have to wait and see on when or whatever the deal is with his contract. All right, ladies and gentlemen, then we're gonna move on to the final news story, the final rumor. The final thing I'll be talking about in this video is about Dean Ambrose going to AEW. So basically, Ambrose is leaving WWE. Like this is the whole, like, I'm not gonna repeat everything I said the last news episode, because I talked about Ambrose. They announced he's leaving, and actually, like, when I was filming that, it wasn't confirmed. Like, WWE confirmed after I was done filming that. they legit said, like, Ambrose is leaving WWE in April and there's nothing we can do to re-sign him, so we're going to go ahead and publicly announce it. So that's crazy. There was some rumors going around that, see, I talked about this a while ago. I can't remember how many news episodes ago it was, but basically I said WWE, now if you're injured, they can possibly like freeze your contract and make you work however long you were injured because you weren't really working when you were injured. So if you have a 2-year contract and you're injured for 1 year, when you come back, you do not have just 1 year left of your contract, you still have the whole 2 years. So technically, they could do this for Ambrose, and they could be like, well, you were injured for a year, so instead of leaving in April, you're going to be leaving next April. But the rumor, they're not going to do that because they've already announced he's leaving in April, this April, so it doesn't look like they can do that. But technically, they could because they just put that new policy in place. But yeah, they could technically freeze his contract. I don't think they will. I mean, since they've already announced it and all, I don't think they're going to go back on their word or whatever. But that's just something. But anyway, about him going to AEW, like, he's like really good friends, like really close friends with Cody Rhodes and Chris Jericho over there. So I mean, like they're probably going to try to convince him to go over, and like AEW, like even though they haven't had their first show yet, it looks to be like a really good competitor to the WWE, like the #1 competitor to the WWE is the way it's being like built up right now. Like, I don't want to like get ahead of myself or anything, but I'm just saying, and they're gonna do whatever they can. Like when that contract comes up, AEW is gonna do whatever they can to sign Ambrose, and I believe it might be the best option for him. He might be used better. I'm not sure what Ambrose's deal is. Like I'm not sure what he was so unhappy with. I don't know if he just feels like he should be in the title picture again. Like I don't mean like a mid-card title. Like he should be in the main event. I don't know if that's the deal or if it's time off. The rumor was it was nothing to do with money. So I don't know exactly what the deal was, or if it's just like, I mean the rumor was it was just like frustration with creative, but like a lot of people want to talk like creatively. Sure, it could be like the character. Like he wasn't just happy with the character. Like Dean Ambrose wasn't the character he was hoping to get, and he was just unhappy with it, and he didn't want to like do that character no more. And he just wanted to be like full-on Jon Moxley, but he feels confined in that box with WWE, and he has no control over the promos. He has no control. I mean, like he really doesn't have like any creative control that much. Like sure, he can suggest things or whatever, but ultimately, like the writers are writing every little word he says on camera. So it's kind of just like a tough thing. So I mean, I guess the biggest thing is he just doesn't want a team of writers writing for him. He just wants to be able to write himself. And WWE, they're willing to work with him on that, I think, but they're not willing to give up control of where the character goes or whatever. So maybe that's his issue, and he just wants more freedom. And I'm sure AEW or some other company will give him that, but as far as like booking and stuff, he hasn't like it wasn't like terrible. Like, he was just Intercontinental Champion. Sure, he lost to Bobby Lashley or whatever, but just like there's always been something for Ambrose. It's not like he's sitting in the back with nothing to do, like other wrestlers like Zack Ryder, Dolph Ziggler, other people like that. Like, there's always been something there for him. Like I can understand where he's coming from, but at the same time, it's like you're pretty much on TV every single week and all that kind of stuff. But if it just comes to that point where you feel like you're in a box and you can't really do anything and you feel trapped, and he just wants to get out, then that's just what he's going to have to do. And he's told Vince he's not re-signing, there's no chance, and they're done even trying to re-sign him, so he will be leaving the WWE in April, unfortunately. But I wish him the best, and I honestly think he may do way better without the WWE and maybe do way better in AEW. If not AEW, then maybe he'll go to another company like ROH or something, but we will just have to wait and see. So there you guys have it. That is this episode of WWE News and Rumors. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let's continue the discussion. Sorry, I cannot talk today. Let's continue the discussion down below. I'll be down there doing the little heart thing to your comment. I think it's liking the comment or loving the comment, something. And then I'll be replying as well. So I'll be down there talking to you guys. So definitely comment down below, and we'll continue this discussion about all these news and juicy rumors. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching this episode of WWE News and Rumors. I apologize it's so late once again, but I appreciate you guys watching. And yeah, so this is the point of the video where I do shameless plugging. So yeah, I have merchandise. You can like this video if you enjoyed it. You can subscribe because it's absolutely free, and you can be notified when I upload or whatever, and that kind of stuff. And yeah, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate you guys enjoying the content. But yeah, I'll just shut up and stop running my mouth. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Rumors.